Hi, this is Tim Grace for Advisor One. Workers follow a variety of accumulation styles in preparation for retirement. Those in their 20s and 30s, with time on their side, can in most cases afford to be aggressive, while those in their early 40s to mid-50s generally keep their finances closer to the vest with an eye toward the not-too-distant future. However well thought out your retirement plan is, one thing is constant: change is inevitable. What are some of the best ways to prepare for market, health, and other changes? Pat Foley is President of Distribution and Marketing for Genworth's U.S. Life Companies. Over his 25-year career, Mr. Foley, both in his current role with Genworth and in past senior leadership positions with some of the largest and most well-respected insurance carriers, is an authority on the distribution of multiple insurance and annuity lines. He's witnessed a lot of changes in the economy and in the industry too. And as we all know, things do change. Thank you, Pat, for joining me.
Great to be here, Tim.
Market fluctuations, economic ups and downs, health-related concerns, and changes in employment status are all part of life. Any of those can pose tough challenges to pre-retirees as well as retirees and are likely out of their control. Retirees can be especially affected even if they feel they've done everything right in preparation for their golden years. As the media often reports, there are approximately 10,000 people turning 65 each day. How are annuities becoming a more central part of a well-designed retirement plan?
Well, what I'd say, Tim, is really annuities time has arrived with the baby boomers. The bottom line is our parents all had defined benefit pension plans, and most baby boomers are retiring today with 401ks and savings in a variety of different areas. And then what they are looking for is how do we design an income during the retirement years that we can't outlive? And annuities are the perfect vehicle, and really the only vehicle that can guarantee an income for life, in addition to, as an accumulation vehicle, giving people the opportunity to put virtually unlimited amounts of money away on a tax-deferred basis.
Could you please briefly describe a few of the most popular annuities and how each addresses different types of retiree goals while protecting long-term retirement income?
Well, basically, there's two basic chassis of annuities. One is a deferred annuity, and the other is an income annuity, or commonly called a SPIA. Those are in its purest sense. An income annuity, traditionally you give a sum of money to an insurance company and they guarantee an income to you for a specified period of time. A deferred annuity, typically you set aside an amount of money and it grows on a tax-deferred basis with a variety of different underlying investment vehicles. And there's variable annuities where you can invest in the market. There's fixed annuities that are tied more directly to an interest rate. And then one of the newest forms of deferred annuities is a fixed indexed annuity that typically has a fixed rate, but also gives you the opportunity to participate in an index of the market without the downside risk. That's on the deferred basis. On the income side, SPIAs have tended to be fairly simple, as I mentioned before, but now what's happening is ourselves and many other companies are putting those income options on the deferred annuities to allow basically the consumer to have both an accumulation phase and a payout phase that helps them solve two needs with one product.
How should advisors determine which type of annuity is best for their clients?
Well, I'm a firm believer in the fact that advisors should, number one, look at the quality and the strength of the company behind the product, but then secondly, taking a look at what are the options, because as you mentioned earlier, the one thing that's constant is people's situation changes. So you want annuities that I like to say are mass customizable. They can design to defer for a period of time, potentially take some income for a period of time, then maybe you want to go back to the deferral stage as people's life changes, or maybe other investments or assets bring income to the table. You really need products that give you as the consumer maximum flexibility.
How do Genworth annuities help clients address life's unpredictability?
Well, we've taken a philosophy in our product design to really allow consumers to prepare for the unpredictable. And again, as I mentioned earlier, what that may very well mean is I may think that I want to defer for 10 or 15 years, but then something happens and says I need to take some income in 5 to 7 years. We try to design our products to give the consumer that type of flexibility. The other thing that we really try to focus on is allowing the consumers to decide what type of investment engine do they want powering the deferral. It might be a pure fixed annuity, general account, bond-based product, or it may be an index product. And we're constantly looking at how do we come up with new ways to index that really benefit the consumer. In fact, we've got an exciting concept on the drawing board now for today's low interest rate environment that we're going to be really excited to introduce hopefully later this fall.
Are there any new products on the horizon?
Well, I can't expand too much at this stage, but I will say that we have on the drawing board a product that would give people the opportunity to have a fixed interest rate of return that far exceeds most other indexed products out there today, and we think it's going to take the industry by storm.
Thank you so much for coming in, Pat. There's a lot more at advisor1.com. I'm Tim Grace. Have a great day.